This is a car, but by itself, it won't move. And wouldn't it be cool to see it drive and do cool tricks on its own? And I just might be able to do that. Using robot parts and this book, let's make a toy car, a miniature scale self-driving automobile. Yikes. First things first, I have no idea how to turn these parts into a car. Which is why I have this picture book that I used once for a helicopter, by the way, to tell us how in the world we're gonna build this. And it's just simple instructions, really. It's no big deal, right? So these are DC motors, and they're in charge of making the wheels spin. And my first task is to attach these motor frames. Next is to assemble the car's base supports. And then we connect the motors to it. When you think of a car, you usually think of a four-wheeled vehicle. But the first car actually only had 3 wheels. It was made by Carl Benz, the man behind Mercedes-Benz. And since there are only 2 DC motors here, this will be a 2-wheeled car. For it to move on its own, it needs a brain. So my next mission is to put supports for it. And of course, it needs batteries to power that brain and those wheels. I wonder if or when the time will come where we have maybe solar, water, or air-powered cars. And what about flying cars too? And cars that go underwater? No. Would that be a good thing though? Next is the bumpers. When a car crashes, it gets crushed along with the parts and people inside, which is why the bumper exists, to absorb that impact, to lessen the damage to the parts and passengers. I'll definitely need this cause you know we're gonna crash this car. Next, a car needs to have some lights. And it's not just for seeing what lies in the dark. It's a way to communicate. It can signal whether a car is on hazard, turning left, right, stopping, reversing. With all the parts complete, it's time to put them all in place. The bumper. Then we have the motherboard. And last is the lights. Now the parts are there, but they won't work if they're not connected to the brain. With that, they're now connected. But to do mind-blowing tricks, it needs to know how to do them. So the last step is to teach it by using code. I'm gonna plug this in. Let's do some cool tricks. 360. How about a 180? Oh god, oh god. How about crashing to the sub button? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. But can it take on the final boss?